So let's now welcome Jonathan and Talha. They are both working in the School of Computing Science at the University of Glasgow. As you all know, STACS has its official office in the school, so massive shout out to Quinton and Muffy for giving STACS a home there.
Hi Jonathan, and hi Talha.
We can hear you.
I'm not
I guess I'll start, then I'll move on to Talha. So I'm a lecturer in computing science at the University of Glasgow. My background is in AI, artificial intelligence, and in robotics. So that's the angle I'm taking there. What we are presenting today is a platform, an educational platform that we are currently developing. It's work in progress. And Talha is going to do the presentation today. He's a PhD student that is working on that platform for education. Talha, do you want to?
Yeah, thank you, Jonathan. As Jonathan said, we study at the University of Glasgow. I
I think so you couldn't understand what Brendan just said, maybe you put on your side, feedback. I'm assuming that we now have developed the presentation, so I'm assuming it's all about the talk. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm assuming people can hear us outside. So we should start the slides and start the presentation.
should start. Okay, I understand that I should start. Nothing more. Okay then. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen right now? Yes. Okay, thank you. Hello again, everyone. As Jonathan said, I am a PhD student at the University of Glasgow, and we are currently work on machine learning and AI education. Actually, my profession is especially on university level education for AI and machine learning, but after we realized the need and interest in the school level, also we decided to present Curio to you, to the teachers as well. So okay, I will just start by showing you Curio, what does it look like, and it will make you know something more about it, and I will show you a few features of Curio after that. Let's watch it together. As you can see, Curio is not too complex. It is just two-wheeled robot, and it can carry a smartphone on it. And the idea behind of it is using a smartphone or any other mobile device to control the robot. As I said, our initial opinion was using Curio on university level, and that's why we focused on AI education especially. For now, you might wonder what is about AI in this video, but I will show you some projects later. And in computer science education, as you know, teaching abstract concepts is usually the hardest part of teaching programming, and people usually use tangible things like robots to make students more motivated in computing science. We also tried the same thing to motivate people to learn AI and machine learning. In our design, we use the smartphone as we use the smartphones as the brain of our robot, and we don't have any other computers, any other processors in this robot. We just have two wheels and two stepper motors to drive it, a balance ball in front of it to make it balanced, and a battery, and a phone stand, and as you can see, a Bluetooth module to connect to robot, our devices, our smartphones or laptops, whatever you want. And it is wooden. And it makes the robot very cheap and affordable. So why we wanted to create a robot like Curio? Because first, it's affordable. Second, it doesn't need any installation or these kind of things. And it is easy to share your projects, your products with others with Curio. So as you can see here, this table shows you some similar robots, some similar platforms. Maybe some of you familiar with some of these robots. AE robot, AE robot, Daran, Deep Racer, maybe from Amazon. It is very famous one, and many other robots like DuckyBot or OpenBot. But as you can see, almost all of them have higher prices. Maybe this one has $20 price or this one $50, but they don't have enough capabilities to use them for AI or machine learning. But Curio can be used for AI or machine learning education, and it only costs $40 to produce it. Actually, it is not a commercial product for now, but to produce it, to make it possible, it is enough to use $40. And it doesn't need any installations. What does it mean? Actually, if you want to use a robot with your computer, you first need to install many different software, many different tools, and you probably need to know at least a basic level programming information, programming knowledge. But to use Curio, actually, it is enough to have a device which has a capability of running a browser like Chrome or Safari, whatever you want, and has a Bluetooth feature. With this device, you can easily use the Curio robot by connecting it via Bluetooth, and it just communicates with Bluetooth to drive the stepper motors, and you can move your robot. And using a web-based technology, it brings you a few more advantages like ease of share. Nowadays, it is very easy to deploy some web applications, some web pages online without any cost with like Vercel or GitHub page or something like that. And when you deploy a web page, it is very easy to share your web page, with a QR code or just copying the URL. It is easy to share with others. That's why Curio is very easy to share and you don't need any installation. And after these technical backgrounds, actually, maybe these were a bit boring for you, I would like to show you a few projects with Curio we have done previously or currently developing. Here we have two projects. One of them is joystick project and the other one is teleoperation. These two projects just created to see Curio's controllability and stability, or maybe connectivity. It is just a joystick application, as you can see, and you can control Curio robot with it. As you can see, it's a web page, a browser open on an Android phone, and you can drive Curio easily. And with this one of the smartphones is mounted on Curio, and one of the other smartphones can drive the robot by communicating Bluetooth and internet to stream the video, and someone else maybe from another room, from another place, you can drive the Curio. As I said, these are just some projects to test Curio's controllability. And we have some maybe AI-related fundamentals of AI projects as well. It is a previous version of Curio, and as you can see, it's a line-following robot. It works autonomously; no one controls it, and it just follows the line using the smartphone's camera and processors. As same, we have an object tracking project here, and when you show an object to the robot, to the smartphone camera, it just follows it. These are the fundamental applications with AI. Who wants to learn AI starts with these kind of projects at first. And that's why these are also very suitable for children level as well. And another project is face tracking, similar to the object tracking project. With this project, the user just shows herself to the phone camera, and the phone and robot just follows her, as you can see. These projects created by the university students in previous years, by the way, and this one is created last summer by a master student as well. It is also can be related with AI because it converts your speech to text first, like your commands to go straight, turn right, or turn left, this kind of, and it sends these commands to Curio, and Curio just moves with this voice-controlled commands. And yeah, another project, it's also from last summer, and students from Singapore just developed these projects in 2 or 3 weeks. They mounted a pen on the robot, and they implemented a Python interface in it. Normally it works with JavaScript, but they implemented a Python interface on it. And this web page is kind of education platform for students who want to learn Python. They are just using some Python commands to draw some shapes, and in this way they also learn Python. For example, if their task is drawing a star with the robot, they just need to combine the needed Python codes in here, and when they run it, Curio draws a star, for example. And another project is about AI again. With this project, you can train your data set whatever you want, using whatever you want, what object you want. For example, in this one, I used my face to train a data set, an image data set. And after that, when I, for example, look up, the robot goes forward, and when I turn right, it turns also right, or this kind of things. You can use your fingers, you can use any other object on the room, and you can train a data set, train a model, and you can use it to drive Curio robots. Yeah, actually, we are showing you these projects, but these projects are not projects for education. These projects are just examples that you can create, what you can create with Curio. As our backgrounds are not education, we are just creating the tool. We are just trying to develop the tool and make the tool better for education. And we want to leave the rest to the professionals of the education area. So it can be used for any kind of AI education, as you can see. We also, as I said, at first initially we wanted to develop this platform for a university level, but last summer we attended Glasgow Science Festival with this robot, and also we realized that children also love this robot. Children like to use this robot. Probably it is like a car and they can drive it, but we can use, or educators can use this motivational aspect of this robot to teach the children robotics, AI, or maybe just programming. And also, this year, actually next year, we are planning to use Curio in a course at the University of Glasgow. It's a robotics foundations course. Currently, they are using a simulation-based Baxter robot because even the university can have only one Baxter robot because it is very expensive and it is very hard to, it's not easy to use it actually. That's why students need to learn the foundations of robotics with simulation. It, of course, caused some problems like limited physical access to a real robot and some loss of motivation. Next year, we are planning to integrate Curio in the curriculum of this course, and in this way, we are planning to catch the one robot per student ratio. And we believe that it will increase the motivation of students on robotics, and they will also help the success of students in robotics course. And yeah, I'm coming to final of my slides, but we have also good news because we are currently developing a second version of Curio. In the second version of Curio, different from the previous one, we are using wider wheels, as you can see, and instead stepper motors, we are using DC motors, which are faster, and also when you bring speed in action, it is also more fun. And we have motor sensors in it. It is a bit technical aspect, and we are planning to put some LEDs and bumpers at the front of the robot to make it more fun and to use the bumpers to use them for object avoidance or these kind of things. It will help the smartphone to understand the environment actually, and it will have more compact design. And in this way, we are planning to decrease the costs for assembling, and it will probably decrease the cost of robot even less than $40. It is not exact yet, but our estimations are there. And you will be able to send this robot to anyone in just an envelope, like you are sending a letter. You can just put it in an envelope and you will be able to send it to anyone. And currently, as I said before, it supports JavaScript applications, but we are planning to bring Python support in action. And in this way, in the field, actually, Python is more demanded programming language, and we believe that bringing Python in action make it more accessible for everyone. And yeah, that's all from me today. You can learn more on trycurio.com. Actually, probably you will learn many things because I couldn't explain you everything about it right now. And whatever you want to ask to me, you can get in touch with me with this email. And yeah, that's all. Do you want to add something, Jonathan?
Well, I think you covered everything. I think you never to take it as a thought or an idea. So that I get to and I need to share it because I think it's very well. Even when I develop something new, I can share it to those students and their own platform. But like something and that's the way that we are going to do this platform. It's still work in progress, and as you see, you don't have the curriculum activities you have developed. However, that is for your site. However, We are able to collaborate and work if you have ideas on food, you know, it should be a very one. How to do the technical interaction in the background, you know, so it's so
Hi, Jonathan. Just to say that the sound went bad again there, so we're not really sure what's causing it. Can we just all try and make sure if you're not talking that mics are off, please? Sorry about that. Right, so just like to say, guys, that was actually amazing. That's such a novel way to provide young people with hands-on experience of machine learning and AI. And what I particularly liked about it was the fact that with the speech recognition, you're talking about, you know, level 1, and then with the introduction of Python and the introduction of the JavaScript, you're going right up to level 4. So you could easily use that through all years. It's absolutely fantastic. And just wondering if anybody has got any questions. Oh, brilliant one. Could it be trained to respond to British?
Yeah, actually, we have done a workshop previously, and also it was a suggestion for us to use it for British Sign Language, and yeah, it can be done. As I said, we just focus on developing a robust and easy to use platform for everyone, and we want everyone to contribute on it to create some fantastic projects.
to give them the design, they need to just give them quickly and with the drawing model that code in the sign language, and that could be a some other cost that a student could do to overall document someone, and that will be relatively straightforward to work with.
So just want to say, guys, again, thank you so very much for your presentation. And as it's only a week to go, please have a fantastic summer holiday when it comes. Thank you.
Thank you very much.